be more productive and manage your time better. In 1906, an Italian economist, Vilfredo Pareto, observed that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the population. Few days later, he went to his garden and he observed 80% of the pea that he had in the garden came through 20% of pea plant, and that gave birth to 80-20 rule. Now, what is Pareto's law? What is 80-20 rule? Why we should follow this 80-20 rule if we want to be successful in time management? So 80-20 rule states that 20% of any activities, whatever you do, yields in 80% of output, 80% of results. For example, 80% of profit in any company, it comes from 20% of the customers. You know, friends, 80% of the complaints that we received, that the company received every day, comes from 20% of the customer. 80% of work done in the corporate comes through 20% of the team. I will give you one good example. 80% of clothes that we wear every day to go to office, we select only from the 20% that we have. Now, today, I would be telling you, in fact, I will be giving you 3 important things, 3 Ds, where if you implement in your daily activities, you would be best person in the time management. So what are the 3 Ds? Repeat. First is delete, second is delegate, third is drop down. I would be explaining you all these 3 Ds in a very simple way, so you can start applying in your daily life. So first is delete. Now, every day we have our to-do list. For example, if we have a top 10 to-do list, focus on the top 20%. Focus on the 2 important things that you need to do, and the remaining 80%, the not important thing, you need to delete. For example, in every day we have the social media. We go through WhatsApp, we go through Facebook. So this is really not important. You need to focus on your main 20% activities if you want to achieve your target, if you want to achieve your goal. So delete all unnecessary activities. I know it's a tough, but you really need to do it, because I have started implementing it. I was a social media guy. Every time if the mobile, if the notification come, I will just check WhatsApp, I will just check Facebook. I was die-hard fan of cricket. Okay, whatever the matches, whether it's a test match, whether it's a one-day match, whether it's a 2020, I was a die-hard fan of cricket. So I've stopped doing that because that was unimportant thing. Because of that, I was not able to give my 100%. So delete all unnecessary, which is not important. Second, delegate. Friends, you are a human being. You can't do all things together. I can understand, whenever you go in the corporate world, you need to prove yourself. But there are some activities which you need to delegate. You need to focus only on the top 20%. If you have a team, focus, give them, delegate them the activities that that is not important for you, because you need to focus on the top 20%. The third, drop down. Now, this is something which most of the people don't know, but if you follow this, you would be a top performer in any organization. Now, what happens if you want to get a better result, if you want to be more productive? Instead of focusing on top 20%, start focusing on top 4%. So once you start focusing on top 4%, you will get enormous result. And if you want much better result than that, then focus only on 2%. So once you drop down from 20 to 4 to 4 to 2%, you would achieve awesome result. You would be, you can, like whatever goals you have been set, you would achieve very quickly. So this was the 3 D's that if you implement, you will definitely be successful. So guys, if you really want to become successful, you want to be more productive, start following these 3 D's in your daily activities. And I can assure you that once you start applying 80-20 rule, the Pareto's principle, your life would become more easy. If you want to know more details, if you want more guidance on this 80-20 rule, and if you want to apply, please feel free to call me or email me on my email ID aml.krle@gmail.com, or you can call me on 9594555724, because my mission is to transform millions of lives. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.